All right, Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to those for elect. Just like about that. But yeah, I just want to do a quick video, basically on assuring, comforting Bible verses, because we know that we're coming into a time where we know famine is about to come. We know a lot of things about to come, all right? But we know famine is one of those things, man. So I just wanted to touch on that in the scriptures and specifically harp on the point I made in the last video, is that the servants of the Lord are going to eat, man. The ones who are actually serving the Lord, all right? The Lord is going to look out for those men, all right? And of course, the elect consist, you got the men, women, and children, all right? But right now, specifically speaking on the servants, man, as long as we continue to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he's going to look out for us, man, and our family, As long as we put the Lord first and serve him, he's going to look out for us. But this was an article, I was just looking, because we already know what's going on, but it says, we see the storm coming. U.S. struggles to contain a deepening global food crisis. All right. It says Biden's officials are scrambling to limit the damage from fast-spreading food shortages sparked by Russia's war in Ukraine, but they face complex political, logistical challenges. And we know that this was like this article was last month, man. And we know that as of recent, you got the food supplies being attacked, all right, randomly out of nowhere by ghosts. We all know what's going on. It's the plan of the elites. The elites are slowly, but we can very vividly see it now. They are getting ready to try to usher in their NWO, all right? And this is only the beginning, man. But hey, like I said, as long as we serve the Lord is gonna take care of us, all right? This is Isaiah 65, all right? And I'm gonna get straight to the point at 13, all right? It says, Isaiah 65 and 13, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Right? Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty, man. And we know that there were famines back in the ancient day, all right? But we know that we can apply all the scriptures to today, man, all right? And it said that, behold, my servants shall eat, and my servants shall drink, man. All right, but then it says what? Or it's like, let me keep reading. But ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty, man. All right, so the Lord's going to look out for us in both food, all right, and water, man. Because you got a lot of people that are bugging out right now because there's not a lot of, it's hard to get water, your hands on clean water. Hey, look, we don't got to know the exact particulars of everything, but we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we just read it, man. He's gonna give us food to eat and food to drink, man. And it may not be every day, all right? That's why we practice fasting. But we know that the Lord knows our needs, man. He knows what our body physically needs, and he's gonna take care of us. It says, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right, and that's what we're about to come into now, man, because you got a lot of people, all right, that are on this claim to be woke. You know what I'm saying? But in these days to come, all right, as long as we stay faithful and keep serving the Lord, man, and when all hell breaks loose, we're going to be rejoicing, man. All right, we're going to be rejoicing. A majority of these people are going to be ashamed because they had a chance, but they didn't take it. All right, verse 14, it says, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit, man. All right, so all that is what it said, my servants. All right, so the Lord is going to take care of his servants. You got people out here, they're like, oh, you're doing God's work. None of these people out here are really doing God's work, man, because if these people don't really know what God's work is. All right, because if they knew that, if you think about it, if the Most High, all right, if the Most High had a work, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, But, from these worldly people's perspective, they say God's work. But don't you know that God's work has a godly reward, man? And we are going to have that reward, man, especially in these days to come when all hell breaks loose. The Lord is going to reward his servants, man, by keeping us safe, protecting us, protecting our mind. All right. Even before the kingdom, man, we're going to get that reward, man. Certain men are going to get spiritual powers, so the reward to those that continue to serve the Lord, all right, due to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua's work, that reward is going to come soon, man. And the Lord is going to feed his men, all right, in these days to come. All right, this is Job 5:22. It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. See, similar to what it was saying in Isaiah. It says that destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. You see, and that's going to be our mindset, man. At the destruction and this famine going on, we're going to be laughing. We're going to be in the spirit of rejoicing, man. Because we know that we only have a little bit longer, a little bit more until Yahweh Shai comes back. All right. It says, neither shalt thou be afraid or neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. And that's another thing that these people aren't ready for. The beasts of the earth that are going to start coming out, man. All right. You're going to have different crazy ass creatures out here. All right. You're going to have the wild beasts are going to lose their natural habitat. All right. If you got famine, who do you think is going to be a man in these zoos? Who's going to be when when Ezekiel 12 comes to pass? All right. And when the grinding shall cease, nobody's going to be at these zoos anymore, man. So these animals are going to go coconuts, and the angel could just open up the gates in these zoos and just let these animals out, man. So there's going to be a lot of hell breaking loose. But what the scriptures just say, it said we're going to laugh at it, man, meaning our mindset, man. We're going to have a different mindset. These people are going to be stressed out here. But as long as we continue to serve the Lord, we're going to be good, both mentally and physically, because stress can be a hell as well, man. Can make your hair go white. So these people are going to be under heavy mental burdens, mental stress in these times. But let me read this again. It says, Job 5:22, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. All right. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. All right. It says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. And this is important to know, because, we're going to be as nomads in that day. That's what the scriptures say. We're going to be as, forget the exact wording that they use. I forget the exact wording, but, that's essentially, what we're going to be, man. All right. We're going to be on the move, constantly on the move. All right. Like hunter-gatherer type thing. And you imagine that, hey, for those of us, because different men, women, that believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we're going to go through different stuff and be in different environments, but for those of us that may be in the woods, we may be in these bushes. This is an important verse to remember. All right. Because while we're going to be in these woods, we may be on a run, from Esau and their troops. All right. It says, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So the beasts are going to be at peace with thee. All right. The Lord's not going to have you get eaten by a bear or something. It's just important to remember. All right. The beasts of the field are going to be at peace with thee. All right. Now I had this one more in Psalms. Psalms 33:18, it says, behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, and upon them that hope upon them that hope in his mercy. You see? So you got to fear the Lord and hope in his mercy. That's how we're going to be delivered in these times. It says to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. So the Lord is going to deliver our soul from death, man, and keep us alive in famine. All right. So when famine comes, the Lord is going to look out for his servants. All right. It says our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. All right. Now I'm actually going to go back to Isaiah 65 and just get that Hebrew word for servant. Should have got it there when I was earlier. But we go to this word servant, and it says what? Ibad. Okay. It says Ibad, and it says slave, servant, servant, man, servant, worship of the worshipers of the Most High. But the point is that the word for servant is what? Ibad. All right, which means servant, man. Okay, now just so that we know, all right, what the actual servants are going to be doing. Romans 12:1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. You see? So that's the service that you should be doing to the Lord. And that would make you a servant. So you got to present your body as a living sacrifice to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. And how do we do that? Well, there's multiple ways, but we know what? Primarily, you got to go out on the highways and the byways and feed the Lord's sheep. Because Yahushua said to Peter, if you love me, and feed my sheep. All right. You can make videos. Okay. Serve your brother. But the point is what? It said, which is your reasonable service. So making our bodies a living sacrifice to the Most High is a reasonable service that we should be doing to the Lord, man. And that's what his servants are going to be doing. They're going to be offering their time to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, their time, their bodies. Okay. Verse 2, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right. But that, that was the point in verse 1. All right. And we know verse 2, we can't let our minds be conformed to this world. But just wanted to cover that, at this famine and everything that's coming, man, the Lord is going to look out for us. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to protect us. All right. Keep us safe from the beasts of the field. All right. As long as we, we fear him, like we read in Psalms. So with that, Lord's willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone of Ruel, and peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.